Hello, Leos. Okay, we're on to your reading. I'm trying to get them all done. I swear to God, I am. So far, so good. Okay, Leos, this is what I see you got going on. So you do have the Star, the Four of Pentacles, the Four of Wands in the reverse, with the Four of Cups being the overall energy. That's 3 fours, okay? So that can go two ways. That's either telling me here that there's boredom, which will lead. Leos are very energetic energies, okay? They're very on the go. They're very night-like, okay? So it may be where you can't be with one person for very long, or you get that boredom pretty quickly, that 7-year itch. It could also be the opposite, and it could show stagnation, instability, okay? Because there's 3 of them. So it could be where you need to kind of look at the parts of your life that are, you know, kind of going the same for too long, and you may have to kind of switch it up a little bit to bring excitement back into your daily routine, because Leos will get tired of that. Don't get too comfortable. Don't feel like your work is done, because your work is never really done, okay? That will lead to like indulging, which makes sense with the 9 of Cups here and the King of Cups underneath it, okay? This also, I've seen this in your guys' reads before. There's something here with your dad, with Leo's fathers. There's some type of father issue. Could be an issue if you guys are fathers. Could be an issue with your own children. Could be an issue with your own father. Could be, you know, a conflict of just the way you guys do things is very different. Pressure to be like your own father, or pressuring your child to be like you, living through your children. You know what I mean? Not wanting things to change, wanting traditions to continue, but it's a new generation, okay? You do have really good cards in the beginning. The Star is a beautiful card any way you look at it. I am feeling that there's boredom here. I'm feeling like you're not doing what you really want to do, but you're doing what you do well, okay? You know how they say if you find what you love to do, you never have to work another day in your life? Okay, you're really good at what you do in every sense of the word. You're just not enjoying what you do. But for you, it's like clockwork, okay? This is definitely spiritually guided. You're a lot more spiritual than you admit, or than you are aware of, for sure, with this here. You may be in need of a cleanse, because if you look at this angel or this person, they are cleansing. You know what I mean? They have one foot in and one foot out. So I feel like you're not sleeping too great either. There's something on your mind, especially with this 4 of Cups here. There's definitely something that's eating away at your thoughts. I feel like you're what's the word? You are replaying like a situation, or God, what's the word I'm looking for? Dwelling. You're dwelling. This is a card of you're very emotional, believe it or not, but you are not affectionate. You're very touchy, but like with your feelings, but you are not going to show I'm sorry, you're emotional and feely, but you're not touchy. You're not the kind of go and cuddle, and you're not going to, you may feel it. That's kind of how I am with my son. Like there's many times I want to hug him, but I wasn't raised with a lot of affection. So I struggle with that. You know what I mean? But I never forget to feel it. It's kind of like you guys, okay? This is you guys. There's something you didn't do. There's like a missed opportunity here that you are dwelling on. Could be a person, a memory, a relationship. Because financially, I feel like everything's really good. I feel like you're getting opportunities at work. I feel like what you have focused on is now giving you guys results, for sure. Which could be giving you more finances, which could be causing overindulgence, okay? This could be like a family business even. The thing with the 4 of Cups is it is an isolating card, but it is a peaceful card, because you're not engaging in petty shit. You know what I mean? You're kind of watching things as they happen, and you just don't have the energy, you don't got the time nor the desire to engage in stupid fights, you know what I mean? It does indicate a little bit of stubborn energy, for sure. Refusing to kind of put your walls down. If you care, do not be afraid to show it, okay? Because there are 2 cup cards here and the wands, I feel like there is some type of relationship here, okay? Something's happened in this relationship, for sure. That's kind of shook you up. I feel like things are not what you expected them to be, but you're not able to let it go, whether that's because of the stability, what's from el costumbre más que el amor, which means what we're used to is a lot more than true love. So just because it's like a woman or a man who stays in a bad relationship just because there's years of it already. So why start over when you could just stay miserable when you're used to that misery? You know what I mean? Don't do that. Life is way too fucking short to end up like that. So if that's where you're at, Leos, step out of it. You know what I mean? There's no need to go through with it. You may even be considering some type of cancellation. This is like a postponed wedding, postponed party, postponed announcement. You know, something's been put off, okay? But you're holding on tight, like you don't want to come to terms with this change. I think it's a hard change for you to accept because you've worked so hard. I feel like you had a goal. You actually worked really, really hard for a really, really long time. It's been met. So you don't want to, I mean, all that for nothing. You know what I mean? It's like the only thing you need is for this relationship to fall into place. Only it may be the wrong relationship. You know what I mean? I feel like there's somebody that you are thinking of. I feel like there's a lot of past issues as well that you're not letting go of with this Four of Pentacles and this Four of Cups. You know exactly where you want to be. You might even have problems with your family accepting who you're with. That could also be another thing. You're not able to be with who you want to be with for whatever reason. Just let me just say, this is your life, Leo. So your life, your way, okay? At the end of the road, it's not going to matter what family thinks. So do what makes Leos happy. Fuck everyone else, okay? People are always going to have an opinion. You know what I mean? Hang on. In regards to this love situation you may find yourself in, I feel like one of you or both of you could be, it's a toxic type of jealousy, okay? This is somebody who has taken away they might even belittle you. They might be very controlling, very loud even. Something I don't think Leos likes. They like attention, but they don't like scenes, okay? I know a Leo in particular, and I swear to God, this guy dominates the room. And I dominate as well, but he takes the cake. Leos are like that. They're beautiful. I love Leos. I love their sign. I love their energy. I love their confidence. I love it. It's very infectious. You know what I mean? If you're around a Leo, you feel like you can conquer the fucking world. It's like Scarface. You know what I mean? And that's you guys. So I feel like this person may have taken that from you. Or because there's been so many things done in the past, it's already, little by little, it's chipped away at that part of you, okay? Let me just see what's going on here. Cards are not talking. There could be secrets. There could be stuff that's not being said. The communication might be breaking down, or things have already passed, you know, the time frame where you almost feel like, what's the point in bringing it up, you know? But it needs to be addressed. This could be maybe your partner wants more time from you and you're not willing to take the time off work. You know, the honeymoon has ended. This could also be you moving out of a house. It could be you moving on your own, you know, and feeling like you don't fit in. Is this me? There we go. Atonement. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you're questioning like where you're at, who you're with. Is this really what I want? Is this me? Is this, am I with the person I want to be? That's exactly what I said, you know. Atonement is very similar to the Judgment card. So there is a need to put, you know, past mistakes in the past. Leave them where they belong and keep moving forward. You know, there is a need to forgive, you know, either shit or get off the pot. You know what I mean? If you're going to keep reheating your partner's sins for breakfast, then why are you in this Four of Wands in the reverse? You know what I mean? You may have even proposed to somebody, but I really feel a lack of love here because they're not happy cup cards. They're not bad, but they're just not the happiest that you could have pulled. You know what I mean? But I do feel like you did something out of what you felt was expected of you as opposed to what you expect of you. You know what I mean? And that's a baseline for resentment, without a doubt. So as advice, I think this card would be telling you it's best, you know, try not to be so impatient. Try not to be narrow-minded. Try to try to step back, you know what I mean? And just keep working on things without stopping, you know what I mean? Don't get too comfortable. Don't let yourself think that you've reached the best that you can do, because Leos are capable of, man, I honest to God, I think you guys are my favorite sign from everybody I've ever met. And I've met a lot of people, but Leos are definitely up there for me. Fire signs in general, I think you guys are great. So I really think you need to practice on not being so, because you're very forgiving when it comes to yourself, but not so much with others. So I think there's a need to communicate maybe on what the problems are on the home front, because there's a sense of not feeling part of, there's a sense of there's no teamwork here, you know what I mean? And either you fix it and you move forward together, or you fix it and you move forward separately. But either way, everybody deserves to be okay. Alrighty, my Leo, so that's your reading for, this is the current situation, okay? I love you guys, 2 pieces, my Leo in particular. Bye.